Hey guys, good evening. This is Rob M. Lyon, Rob Lyon from the 10S Kick-Ass Coaching, 10-Minute Kick-Ass Coaching, 10minutekickasscoaching.com. And here with the Service Without Excuses Mastermind Group. Tonight, I'm coming to you from my vehicle driving out of Staten Island, dealing with the crazy traffic. Anybody, again, that has ever lived in New York City can understand I drove from Brooklyn through Queens today, down to BQE, into Staten Island, to our office down there, and then headed back home to New Jersey now, so I still got a little bit of time to ride. And I was thinking about a subject for today's episode, and I was going to wait till I got home, but I said, you know what, this is probably the best way to do it. I got a little more free time. I've got a lot of paperwork due tonight. I actually have a coaching call with somebody tonight again at 9 o'clock, so I wanted to get this out. Motivation. And I was talking to a friend of mine the other day that said they wanted to become a motivational speaker. I thought that's a pretty admirable thing. I mean, it's not the easiest thing. I know there's a lot of great motivational speakers out there. There's not as much need as there probably used to be for them, but there's still a very important part of your existence, of your growth in your life and your business. So I thought about what motivated me. A number of years ago, I had a business back in Pennsylvania. Built it up to be something pretty nice. Moved into a 12,000 square foot building, and it's pretty cool, and really enjoyed it. I'll get a little more light on it here. And built it up, and then sold the business. Moved to New York. Started over from building a business from scratch in a territory I didn't know. We started primarily in Staten Island. This is back around maybe late 2014, and built that up to do something really good, to do some serious numbers within its second year, to have full-time crews on staff working, just like right now we have full-time crews that go out and do the jobs and service the jobs. But motivation, what I think I always had as an internal motivator, I don't think you can motivate a person, and that's going to come to a shock to many people. I don't think a person, a speaker, can motivate somebody. I think what they can do is pull out a trigger in somebody that is already motivated, that is already driven to do something, to go somewhere, to go to the next level in their life, to have the drive and ability and passion to get there. But I think you have to have something internally to be motivated. I don't think you can be motivated from seeing a speaker. And the reason I'm going to say that is I've gone to several conferences over the years, too many to count, and listened to speakers, and they're great, and I get all jazzed up like everybody else does right off the bat. And then it kind of just dissipates. It kind of just, a day or two later, you're kind of wondering what was going on, and then you don't know what to do. And then you go to conferences like workshops with my buddy David Newman, who had one a while back that I went to over a weekend in Philadelphia, down in Center City, where you had so many action plans to take away. I mean, it's what I left there with. It could take me a year to put together. So that got me, because he pulled out a trigger in me that made me motivated to take action. My other coach, Manny Talavera, you heard me mention his name a lot, and I've been with Manny for years. And Manny is able to pull things out in me, because when he says stuff, I'm writing stuff down. I'm grabbing whatever piece of paper. If I'm on the road, I'm pulling over. I'm grabbing paper on scratch paper. I got a lousy penmanship in the first place, and I can't even read what I write. But the information is so good, it motivates me. It drives me to go to the next level, to want to improve my life, to want to improve the situation around me. So my theory is, my philosophy, my thought is that you can't motivate somebody. You got to pull that trigger that they have inside of them to get them to take action. And that's what motivation to me is all about, is having that ability, because that's what's going to keep you going. Every single day I think about what I'm going to do, what I'm going to put on here, what I'm going to post, what engagement I'm going to talk, what I'm going to talk with my coaching clients, talk about how we're going to get some transformational things out of their business, transformational ideas and processes out of their business, of their thought, the way that they want to grow their business, where their vision is. That person has to be motivated internally, because if you just have it on the surface, listen, I can get somebody razzed up to want to talk to me left and right, and then it just goes away, and there's going to be no substantiation to that when you have a long-term coaching relationship. So for me, I have to get that out of the other person, because if not, it's not going to happen. It's not going to benefit them. It's sure not going to benefit me, and it's going to be a lose-lose for everybody. And I don't want clients like that. I want clients that benefit from it, that actually can grow and be motivated. And I get that. I'm very blessed. I put a post on the other day. I'm very blessed that I'm able to get that. But that goes back to my point. You're internally motivated to take action. And those that are not internally motivated to take action cannot, therefore, in my opinion, be fully motivated. They can be motivated for a day, for the seminar, rah-rah, and then it just disappears. So that's my thought process of it. I'd love to hear your opinion on it, what you think about it. In my particular the mindset, I think you have to have something internally that is going to trigger you to take action. And that's when motivation counts. Whatever triggers you to take action motivates you to get to the next level. I got to watch the road on here. I'm crossing the outer bridge going into New Jersey. It's been an awesome day, very, very busy. Our restoration division has been extremely busy today, so I haven't had as much time, but I've been all over the place looking at estimates, on the phone with people all over the region, and preparing for a very large job I have to be on next week that requires some certification and some of the licensing that I carry. So you guys have a great rest of the day. We're about to get about 6 to 10 inches from what I hear and a little bit of ice, so I think I might be hunkered down a little bit. So I'll get to do more work in the studio and in my office tomorrow to try and deliver, never try, to deliver as much content, as much real-world information, as many things that I can come up with that'll transform somebody's life, whether they're a client or they're not a client. That's my process in the world. It's a gift to be able to do that. It's a gift of long-term and experience, but it's a gift. And the gift to me is being able to give back and do things with others, work with clients privately, help others that aren't quite there yet, and it's a great thing. So, remember what I said about motivation. You have to have internal motivation. You've got to be internally motivated. And if you are, it'll trigger you to take action. All right? Rock on. Talk to you. Be safe out there, everybody. This is Rob signing off from episode number 24 of 10-Minute Kick-Ass Coaching. Have a good evening. Bye.